Panchakarma. The five-fold therapy for purification is another peculiarity of Ayurveda. It is the expulsion of excessive dosh from the body in an elaborate scientific process. This is the best choice of treatment when the dosh has kept on accumulating for a prolonged period and is much in quantity. For example, if one is fond of eating ice creams and keeps on eating even in winter season daily, then it gives rise to increase of kapha dosh in the body. This may further lead to sinusitis, bronchitis, asthma, etc. Now, to get cured, one has to stop eating ice cream, as that is the cause of the dosh and or disease. Depending upon the quantum, the frequency and the period of consumption, the accumulation of dosh would vary. If one were eating ice creams for long period, very frequently and in large quantities, naturally the accumulation of dosh would be much more and long standing. If one stops consumption, gradually the effects will go away and the person will be freed from the disease. But this will take quite a long time since the accumulation is more. If we start consuming something which will nullify the effects of ice creams, say for example ginger, then the recovery would be faster. But if we are able to expel out the accumulated kapha dosh in one stroke, the recovery would be much faster. This is really a peculiarity of Ayurveda. It is a very good way to recover faster. There are in all 5 such purification processes. Vamana. This is a scientific process of producing vomiting. It is especially useful for kapha and pitta dosha in diseases like sinusitis, bronchitis, asthma, skin disorders, hyperacidity, herpes, etc. and in general for prevention of diseases caused by kapha and pitta. It is an elaborate procedure to be performed under supervision of an Ayurvedic expert. Since the kapha dosh is sticky by nature, to separate it from the body and to protect the body as well, snehana process is administered first. The patient is given medicated ghee or oil internally. The dose is increased every day and is increased to such a quantity that the person won't feel hungry for 12 hours. For example, if he/she consumes ghee at 7 am, he/she should require 12 hours to digest it and feel hungry at 7 pm. A steam bath is also given along with this snehan, and that is called as Svedana. The vomiting is induced with some medication. The process may require 2-3 hours for completion. The rest is advised on the day of the process and special dietary regimen is administered before coming back to normal diet. The whole procedure may require 8 to 10 days. 2. Virechan. This is another purification process producing loose motions. It is especially useful for pitta dosh and diseases like hyperacidity, skin disorders, herpes, etc. and also to prevent diseases caused by pitta dosh. In this procedure, snehan and svedan is performed like vaman, and then virechan, that is medication for producing loose motions, is given. Dietary regimen and rest are also observed like the vaman procedure. 3. Basti. This is a procedure useful for vata dosh and diseases caused by vata like backache, low backache, arthritis, multiple sclerosis, etc. It also helps in preventing diseases caused by vata dosh and can also be used as a rejuvenating treatment. The route of medication during procedure is anus, but the procedure is much different from enema. Two kinds of basti are given: A. Sneha basti, oil enema; B. Niruha basti, enema consisting of decoctions, oil, honey, etc. Courses of 8, 15 or 30 basti can be arranged as per the requirement of the patient, combining both types of basti. Basti is one of the important treatments of Ayurveda. 4. Rakta Mokshana. According to Ayurveda, many diseases are caused by impure Rakta, that is to say blood. As a consequence, removing blood from the body is a treatment. This is done in 4 ways. The most common 2 ways are application of leeches, which is most suitable for local application. It is very useful and gives instant relief in diseases like migraine, piles, abscess primary stage, arthritis, toothache, and even in acute appendicitis. It is very useful in herbs zoster. The other way is doing snehan, svedan, and then letting the blood out by using needles. This is effective especially in skin disorders. 5. Nasya. Here the route of administration of medication is nose. Few drops of medicated oil, fresh herbal juices are instilled into nostril. This is very useful in diseases of head, ear, nose and throat like migraine, sinusitis, etc. Medicated drops can also be used for complaints of hair like falling of hair, graying of hair, etc. and even for strengthening the senses. This five-fold therapy is called Panchakarma and is now becoming very popular due to its instant effectiveness. It is even used for maintenance of health and good progeny or in infertility.